Welcome to the first official episode of the Fuzzy Pod.
Oh, sorry.
Fuzzy Pod. There we
Sorry.
are
In my
together.
mind, I just wanted, like, as soon as we started rolling, I just wanted to say ka-chow. I don't know why.
You okay? Maybe we are Disney adults because I'm looking at me with my phone case right now. We were having this discussion earlier.
Okay.
Are we truly Disney adults? We'll get into that later. Here we are, first official episode. We
have
there's
a
a lot
lot
to discuss.
There is a lot to discuss. There
we
are
just-
a lot of topics.
Do we just get into it?
I say we just get into it.
Okay. Well,
Who
hello
are
and
you?
welcome to the. How are you?
No, I said, who are you?
Who are you? Oh yeah, who are these random two sisters? Oh, here we go again. Two sisters decided to start a podcast. How original. Well, we're gonna be talking about like who we are, what we're about, why we started this podcast, who, what, when, where, why.
Ready? Who, what, when, where, why.
My brain goes actually to this is so random. Spy Kids 2. Do you remember the flute song?
Yeah.
Who, what,
when, where, and why does I...
Yeah. Wait, can we use that or no? Probably not. No, okay, we're good. We're good. We got the approval.
Is
from...
Junie gonna come after us?
All right, I'm gonna pull up my notes because I'm already off track here.
No, that was me keeping you on track.
Oh, thank you.
Because I was saying who, what, when, where, why. Because that is the first things that we need to discuss here today.
Well, welcome to the Fuzzy Podcast. My name is Megan.
That's a good place to start. My name is Maddie.
And welcome in. We're so glad you're here. As we've already established, we are related.
We are sisters.
We are sisters.
That is the
indeed.
relation.
And we've been talking about getting into some sort of, I guess, thing together. We always wanted to work together in some capacity.
Yeah.
And we'll get like into like what each of us like do besides the podcast.
What do I do besides the podcast?
You do a lot of things. You're creative. Well, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about. Sorry.
We'll get there.
Then you
We'll get
continue.
there. Not my mind going completely blank just now. Who are we?
Who are we? It's such a deep question when you say who are you? Who am I? That you can't really answer that in one.
No, yeah. Who
But
are
give
we?
your spiel. Give your spiel. Go ahead.
So we're
I'll give you
sisters.
the
We've
mic.
been talking about doing something together for a really, really long time, and podcasts kept coming up. I feel like you've been discussing us doing a podcast for like
Years.
over a year. Years.
Years.
And I just wasn't. I don't know. I think for me, I was thinking like, do I have time? A, B. Like
I love the honesty.
we live in separate states. There's another fun fact about us. But we are in the same room right now. Like,
Can you see this? Yeah. We're real.
we're real. We're here together in the same room. It's not a facade. The other thing was like, I don't know. I think I was always like, podcasts, maybe it's oversaturated, maybe it's too late. But here we are, and we're starting one. And I'm excited that we're finally doing this.
Well, yeah, as you said, I am very excited because it's something I've been wanting to do with you for a few years.
Sorry.
So I'm just kidding.
Okay, let's get into who are we? You want to go first?
Oh, I will.
Who are you?
What I just was doing too was I thought you were gonna say who you were.
Okay, well, hi, my name is Megan again. Some of you may know me as Megan Nicole. I am a singer-songwriter, and I also stream on Twitch. I'm a content creator. Not a very, I don't know, frequently post, but technically that's my career. Yeah, so
Well, what is
singer-songwriter,
content creation? I feel like you do because you're
I stream,
you're
Create
constantly
videos.
streaming. Yeah,
post shorts.
yeah.
Don't post, no, I post TikToks. Yeah,
Don't sell yourself
Okay.
short.
thank
You're a
you.
content creator.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And then Madison is an extremely talented creative director. You want to kind of talk about who you are?
Yeah, I was going to.
Okay.
Thank
go
you,
ahead.
big sis. Big
No, yeah.
sis energy.
It's time for you to share, okay? I'm just allowing space for you.
I just want to create a space where my voice can be heard, you know. I've always been the sister behind the Megan Nicole.
Surprise.
Just kidding. Yeah, so yeah, my name's Maddie. I am a what do I do? My husband and I run our own production company where we what do? We
Everything.
everything.
Product shoots,
commercials,
Y'all
all
are
the
working
things.
constantly.
We too stream. 3 times a week.
Twitch streamers.
And that's fun. And we really enjoy getting to do that together and just creating fun things together. So just lots of different avenues of creating video content, photo content, and it's a good time.
And we're both dog moms.
Yeah, that is a big part of my identity is I have a son and he just so happens to be a dog. And I don't want to be judged for that.
You know what? And I have 3 children of my own, and they also have, 4 legs each, and they're very fuzzy, which is fitting for the name of this podcast. So that's a little bit about who we are. What is the Fuzzy podcast even about? So I think our main goal here is to delve into all things nostalgia, pop culture. We're going to be doing a lot of deep dives on the things that raised us and the things that give us those warm fuzzy feelings. So that's kind of what the Fuzzy podcast is going to be all about. And I'm sure we will also just get on random tangents, but we will always try to bring it back to what the focus is.
Yeah, I think just our motivation for starting this is to create a place that feels like safe and happy vibes, I think.
Yeah.
You know?
Which is that's our why. Why we started the podcast. A, we wanted to do something together as sisters. And B, like you said, just bring those happy vibes. The when and where. When can you listen?
I don't know, Megan. When can you listen?
Every Friday, baby. At least in theory. Fuzzy Fridays.
Those fuzzy feeling Fridays.
And where can you listen?
Everywhere.
And you can also watch the video content on YouTube as well. Honestly, I will say we put a lot of effort into our set.
We put so much effort. So please enjoy also video content.
Take a moment if you're an audio listener, to come on over and just take a little peeks. Just look-see at our set.
Just say like, great job, guys. I see you.
I see you.
You don't have to watch the full thing, but you should.
Yeah.
On video.
Just take a little peek. I mean, you'll get the idea. Lots of purple, lots of green. It's giving What Dreams Are Made Of from the Lizzie McGuire
Which is
movie.
Hilarious because we didn't even register that until literally yesterday.
Yeah.
Like the day before we record our first episode.
We put these outfits on for our cover shoot, and we were looking at each other and we were like, wait, this is giving Lizzie McGuire movie. How do we not connect this? It feels like it's meant to be.
Oh my God.
Did you know that movie is going to be like 20 years old soon?
That's like a jump scare for sure. I can't believe that.
Honestly, terrifying. I can't believe how old I am.
Wait,
Anyways,
can we watch?
On.
Is that on Disney Plus?
I don't know.
Like, what streaming platform is that on? Or do I have to pay real money for it?
I have it on. I'm not even lying. I might have it on DVD still. So if you have a DVD player, we're locked in.
Yeah, I packed a DVD player with me. So.
Perfect. We'll watch it later tonight on my DVD.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah, that covers all the basics, I think, of who, what, when, where, and why.
So, a way for you guys to get to know us better, we're going to play a little 2 truths and a lie. But here's the thing.
But because we're toxic.
No, because we know probably literally everything about each other. Like, I would be shocked. Like, if we played 2 truths and a lie with just each other.
There's no way.
Yeah, there's
no way.
We would immediately know what the lie is.
Yeah.
So,
I feel,
we're going to be playing it with you guys since you're our new friends. And, Maddie, do you want to go first on this one? Do you want to give the 2 truths and a lie? Just a little recap if you haven't played 2 truths and a lie in a while, because I don't know when you last would have done an icebreaker game like this, because I think the last time I did one of these was like at a summer camp, and it's always very stressful and uncomfortable.
Yeah, or like school.
At school is even worse.
Yeah.
Stand up, tell your 2 truths and a lie.
I remember oh wait.
Do you have a story?
No, I just almost gave a subtle hint for our joint one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, don't give any information yet.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think you go ahead and go into it, but just to recap, 2 truths and a lie. Madison's going to give 3 statements about her life, and one of them will be a lie. 2 truths and a lie with Maddie from the Fuzzy Pod. Go.
When you keep talking, then I can't speak.
I'm already talking over you? Please.
I was waiting for you to stop, and then you...
I was just setting you up. I'm just trying to set you up.
I know you are.
Okay, I'm stepping back. I'm sitting back.
No.
I'm sitting back in this chair. I'm gonna lean back.
Like, no,
I'm gonna get comfy.
Let me lean back. Let me lean
I'm
back.
gonna drink my water.
She's a Stanley girly, though.
Please, I just stabbed my face. How'd I miss?
I didn't notice. No one will notice. Okay. So my I almost said 3 truths and a lie. 2 truths and a lie. Number 1, I pack my own sheets for hotels when I travel. Number 2, I've had 3 weddings, but only 1 marriage. Number 3, growing up, I exclusively wore matching outfits with my American Girl dolls.
So, Maddie.
You have 10 seconds. Just kidding.
So which one's the lie, Maddie?
Not me forgetting. The lie is that I had matching outfits with all of my American Girl dolls. Sadly, no.
It would have been iconic.
It would have been iconic, yeah.
So you want to touch more on, I don't know, the 3 weddings and the packing your own sheets when you go to hotels?
No, I'm good. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just quirky.
Okay, well, the hotels, I witnessed all of it, but we used to tour together a lot because I was playing shows and Maddie.
And we were budget queens.
Maddie came with me on the road. She was basically like my tour manager, and you also helped me do my hair. I ran
our meet and greets. I ran the merch table. I was out there making sure you got paid. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. She was doing all this at like 15.
So good times.
We were traveling a lot, but we didn't stay in the nicest of hotels sometimes.
No, tour life is...
It's not as glamorous as people think.
No.
Not when you're just getting started.
Hey.
Yeah, we definitely don't have the rights to sing that.
I didn't finish that.
Okay.
Yeah. No one knows. No one knows that song.
No.
By that.
You just said glam.
Yeah.
You didn't...
I just said glam.
No, Urus.
Okay. Yeah, so I used to be like, I don't do it as much anymore unless I know that I'm like staying somewhere that I'm like,
I mean, honestly,
but we would stay in like really sketchy places. So I was like, you know what? I don't trust it and I'd rather just be comfy. So I would bring like just like a top sheet, but it saved us like so many times. There were so many situations.
Oh, the amount of times I tried to steal your sheets too.
Yeah.
Like I was like, can I cuddle with you?
And I'm like, be more prepared, queen.
Bring your own sheets, okay?
No, I always shared. But like the amount of times we were like in just absolutely trash hotels or sleeping on an airport floor, and we use those sheets.
Yeah.
You know?
I used to make fun of you, but deep down I really, really appreciated it.
You never told me that. I've never heard that. Just kidding. Yeah. Okay, so the more interesting one, right?
The 3 weddings.
Yeah, the 3 weddings. We all want to know. No, I'm just kidding. No, my husband and I got married. We got engaged like right before the pandemic. So we planned like literally 3 weddings. We got married in Tennessee because it was the only place that like our families could all meet and like actually have like a ceremony.
I was your wedding planner.
Yes.
For that
Megan
one.
Absolutely killed it.
Me and Mom.
Yeah, with the wedding planning. I didn't have to think about a thing because we found out like a week before that our big wedding had to be moved. So we were like, cool. Literally on the bathroom floor crying, and Megan is like, I will handle it all. Like, let's get your flights booked, and like, I'm gonna find everything. So that was the first wedding. And then the second wedding is we technically got married in Virginia. That's where we got our marriage license. And then the third wedding was the big celebration a half a year later.
Yeah, in California.
Yeah, but yeah, so I like to say that I had like 3 weddings, and honestly,
you
now
literally did.
Now we're
I
like
count the second
we're
one.
professional wedding planners. Like,
oh yeah,
catch us planning more weddings, except for we're not.
Yeah.
So
if this fails, we'll go into that. Yeah, we'll just start planning weddings. Except for it was like the most stressful thing I've ever done in my entire life.
Oh my goodness!
And that's for I don't know if it's more stressful planning for someone you know or don't know. I think don't know. Maybe.
I don't know, because you're like, you want to like do the best for like the person, like the people that you love the most.
Yeah.
And like also I feel like if you don't know someone well, like they'll tell you like if they don't like something.
Yeah.
You know. But anyways.
Anyways.
All right, your turn.
Anyways, I have to get to my two truths and a lie. Please, how'd I already mess up my notes? We have a very long doc with so many pages.
Oh my God. The way that we've prepared for this more than I've prepared for anything in my life.
Oh my gosh, no, for real though. Okay, my two truths and a lie. My first concert ever was the Backstreet Boys. I'm in a YouTube video with over 140 million views. And I was in a movie with Allison Stoner. The lie is my first concert ever was the Backstreet Boys. My first concert ever was actually Hillary Duff with Maddie.
Oh, yeah.
At the Houston Rodeo.
Iconic.
Which actually we're going to be talking about in a couple of episodes. We're going to be doing a whole episode on the concerts that raised us. So I'll save the deets. Save the deets for
deets.
that for later on.
But
okay, I am in a YouTube video with over 140 million views. It's not on my channel, but I was in a video with these YouTube artists, Boyce Avenue.
Yeah.
And it's a cover song of Heaven by Bryan Adams.
Yeah.
Which feels very random, but it has so many views. And I was a little tiny baby Megan in that video. Also, a fun fact about it, if you look it up after this for some reason, I was actually very, very sick when I went to record, and I lip synced to his vocal. So, and then went back later and recorded my vocals.
Wow.
So really, I was lip syncing to not even my own voice. So, but it worked out. I mean, 140 million views. And then
maybe that was the secret.
That was it. I need to do all my videos like that. I have you sing on them, and then I lip sync to that.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I go back later and record it to match it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's the secret sauce. I was in a movie with Allison Stoner. This is true. Yes, I made a movie a while back called Summer Forever.
How many years has that been?
Oh, I don't even know.
That's crazy.
But Allison Stoner was in it, Ryan McCartan, Anna Grace Barlow. And honestly, that was a really, really fun experience.
Yeah, that was cool.
I made this little movie. It's like a little sweet coming of age movie. 3 best friends their last summer before they go off to college. And honestly,
That's
like
cute.
I look back on that and I'm like, that was such a sweet experience. And I was extremely green. And I guess I didn't talk about how I got into the project. I had this song called Summer Forever. And then
that one we can sing.
These Summer Forever. Actually, my old label might own that song too.
Oh.
I can't sing it.
Shut up.
And basically, I started working with these producers to make a movie inspired by the song. And I was very green at the time. And they were trying to they really wanted to cast other social media stars. But I was just
They're trying to make it like a social media content creator film.
Kind of film and movie. And I was like, no, I want really talented actors and actresses to be around me because I'm extremely green and I just want this movie to shine. And I mean, we had the best of the best.
Yeah.
And it was really awesome working with Allison. Also, I was thinking about this when I was coming up with the 2 truths and a lie, that there was a really sweet moment. Again, I was extremely green. I was very overwhelmed on set. We were there at the beach all day filming. And, when you're at the beach, it's just your hair starts to get a little damp. My hair had fallen throughout the day. And looking back, it was probably to cut on budget. They were like, hey, we want to shoot the poster for the film.
Oh my God.
Right now, at sunset. And I didn't even get time to get touch-ups or anything. And the other two, Allison and Anna Grace, got the chance to get ready. They got them all in their outfits, and basically they're like, Megan, change, get out there. And I was feeling so overwhelmed.
Yeah.
And I was in my brain, I was like, no, we were supposed to shoot this on another day. And Allison, I remember, and Anna Grace were looking out for me because I was feeling really overwhelmed. I was like, I didn't even get to touch up my makeup or my hair. I don't want this to be the poster, we were supposed to film this. And I remember them kind of being like, no, we're not doing this.
Yeah.
Which was just
that's so sweet.
Looking out for me, someone who was very green and very overwhelmed. And that always stuck with me.
That's a good memory.
Looking out. All right. So those were our 2 truths and a lie individually. Yeah. I guess we should go ahead and
we thought it'd be fun to do some joint or a joint 2 truths and a lie. Since obviously we grew up together, so we have
A
a lot of shared memories. So do you want me to just read all of them? And then
Yeah, you can go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So our 2 truths and a lie are: we weren't allowed to watch Shrek growing up. We've been to 25 countries, and we never went to college.
And the lie is we never went to college. I never went to college. Maddie went to college. Maddie, you were the first college graduate in our family.
Yeah.
Which is
I am.
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like mom and
What
dad
has it gotten for me? And now I'm on a podcast.
Now here I am. Now here I am doing a podcast with you. But you're still using that business degree.
Oh, 100%.
She's running the business side of this.
Yeah,
I'm over here just like, la, la, la.
Yeah, I think for me, it was at a time in my life too where it was like something that I just needed to do for me because we had been like touring together, like you were saying, and like absolutely loved that life. But it was time for me to like
something for Maddie.
Yeah. So I'm so glad that I got to have that experience. But
so I never went to college. I finished high school, but I left high school my 11th grade year. I basically like said, peace out. I'm going to go on tour and be Hannah Montana now. And that's when I started traveling and doing all that music thing.
Yeah.
But I remember having that conversation with mom and dad because it was always like for years and years. It's like, you do this, you're going to go to college.
Yeah.
Like I would.
Well, because they never went to college. They like didn't have that opportunity. So I think like.
It was really important for them, for us to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like looking back, it was really awesome. Like I remember talking to them about it and they were just like so supportive of my music and just were like, hey, like this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Like go for it.
Yeah, it's crazy how
like,
they were able to like see that potential of like before it actually like really took off of like, okay, we see that this is happening. Like we want to support that.
Yeah.
And like I think it's cool that we have such different experiences in that regard too of like there's not just like one path that works. So
yeah, and they were always just like, you can go back anytime you want, and just like go live.
School will always be there.
School will always be there. Go live your Hannah Montana dreams.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that they allowed me to do that because that was like some really, really special memories.
Yeah.
Being able to like travel with you because you switched to homeschooling so that you could travel.
Well, when your options are stay home and go to a public school in a new state where you don't have any friends, because we had moved to California at that point, or travel and get to experience like many like things that a lot of people don't get to, and like go to different countries, and I go to the school that rocks. Of course, easy.
You're like
every day.
You're like, good.
But I had always wanted to homeschool anyway, so it worked out because I hated school.
And I remember like being like in a Sprinter van on the road and Maddie in the back like doing her schoolwork online.
Oh my god.
Like in the back of this tiny van. We lost a light. Oh no. The light. Is it dead? Oh no. Everything's dying. You don't know this.
Everything dies.
Everything dies.
And what is the point?
Why
that is why we are starting a podcast.
Meanwhile, I was like, why are we starting a podcast? I was like, our camera keeps dying because I have an old Canon and the light.
What is that quote from though?
What is
I go to the school that rocks.
You're quoting the Emperor's New Groove.
Right?
Okay, why do we quote? Does anyone else do this? We quote the most niche movie quotes that no one else will know. It's not even like
the popular lines.
No, and we'll call each other and be like, what is this from? That is from the Emperor's New Groove.
I thought it was,
it's, Crunk has his like devil and angel on his shoulders.
Yes.
It's the devil being like, I'm the path that rocks or whatever.
I'm the path that rocks.
Or something like that.
Yeah. Oh my god.
The amount of times that we call each other and be like, what's this from? You're like, it's from this really, really niche random movie.
Oh, the way
a line
that I love
no one
that
else
movie.
quotes.
Oh, it's so
Emperor's
good.
New Groove. Wait, are we gonna do a deep dive on the Emperor's New Groove? Or just movies that raised us?
Yeah, we should. We talked about this.
Yeah, we should. I like that.
All right, write it down.
Okay, write down right now. Okay, thanks. Episodes
all right,
for the
so
future.
I think that wraps up our 2 truths and a lie, though.
Yeah, a little fun way to get to know us a little bit better.
Yeah,
I don't know what that was.
Remember how people used to think that we had like a different parent because we used to go by our like middle name, like our first and middle name?
This was such like a early 2010s like thing to do on the internet was use your middle name.
Yeah.
Like I started posting on YouTube when I was like 15. So it started because my mom didn't. I almost said my mom, like she's not your mom too. My mom. Because
Megan, you're feeding the narrative.
because our mom didn't want me sharing my last name.
Yeah.
So I used my middle name, Nicole.
Yeah.
Which like every baby born in the 90s has Nicole or Marie or Taylor as their middle name. Because I was
I'm
Megan
unique.
Nicole and you were
Maddie Taylor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, oh my gosh, they have different dads.
Yeah.
They
That
have
was the
different
tea on the
dads.
internet.
Yeah. Also, like, who has the last name Nicole?
But also, like, why is that your business? Like,
Yeah.
like we're not out here being like, yeah, that's part of our journey and story. Is like,
Which is also confusing because the other narrative was like they're twins.
yeah,
Literally yesterday, we were at Trader Joe's
bro.
and this employee there came up to Maddie.
man.
This man came up to Maddie and was like, "Are you guys twins?" And she's like,
I was
"No."
like, bro, I'm just trying to get avocados.
Yeah, he was in the way of the avocados.
Yeah.
But at first it's kind of like innocent. It was kind of like, "Oh, are
He
you
was like,
twins?"
oh, let me move my cart. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna make a big stink about it later about how this man was being weird. Like in my mind, I'm processing that, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm like, it's okay. Like he's just like being a nice person.
She's like, "Hey, you guys look kind of similar. Are you
Yeah.
twins?" And you're like, "No."
Then he had the audacity to be like, oh, these are the ripe ones, like pointing at the avocados. First of all, I'm Mexican. I know how to pick an avocado. Second of all, the ones he was pointing out were all mushy. I'm like, sir, do not be out here giving advice on how to pick avocados.
Like, I'm dressed like one. I know how to pick.
I know how to pick an avocado.
But I heard all this going on, and I'm over by
Megan's
like the
like-
lemons.
Megan's
and
like, I'm
just
gonna get
looking at
outta
the
here.
lemons. I was like, I was waiting for the conversation. I would have stepped in if I
No,
needed to.
if you would have stepped in, it would have been weird.
Yeah.
Because then he would have kept going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he kept going up, like pushing like the sister thing.
yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna step away so that Maddie can. I'm gonna be like keeping a close ear.
Yeah,
But if
yeah,
I
yeah.
engage in this, it's gonna be like, oh, let's talk further. It's like,
yeah,
no.
let's have a full blown conversation.
No,
I'm like,
I'm
I
not.
just want to get my avocados and
But anyways, we either have we're half sisters or we're twins.
yeah.
The world will never know.
Yeah.
Actually, they won't
The
know. We are just sisters with the
We are
same
just
mom,
sisters. And the same dad.
Actually, 4 years apart.
Yeah.
That's a decent age gap, but it's kind of nice. Like we had moments. I don't know if you felt this in our lives where we were like really close, and then we had seasons where we were like not very close, and then we got really close. And then seasons where we were like not really close. But now like being both adults, like we're just like, I don't know, it's a nice place to be.
Yeah, I would categorize this as a not very close season.
Yeah, definitely. Not close at all. Why are we starting this business? Why are we starting a podcast together? We hate each other.
No, for sure. I think that's like because of our age gap too.
Yeah.
Like it's just enough that like when you were in high school, I was in junior high. Like,
But
you know.
did you, like when you were like 12, like I was 16.
Yeah.
Like starting to drive and stuff.
Yeah.
But what's so funny, like looking back, like you would think that I would be like, oh, I'm too cool to hang out with her.
Yeah.
She was too cool to hang out with me. She's the younger one. She was a 12-year-old.
I don't think I was
hang
too
out with
cool.
the 16-year-old.
No, I think I did. I was mean to you though, because you'd always try to hang out with me and my friends, and I'd be like, "I'm busy, sorry."
Yeah, you're like, I'm a cheerleader, and you don't know that life, so you need to.
No, wait,
go."
we have to talk about that though at some point. I don't know if right now is the moment, but like,
I mean, we can get into it.
let's get into it just real quick.
I mean, we're gonna
It's
talk
not-
about
there's not much
school
to say.
bullies at some point too.
well, this
but
isn't a bully thing.
okay.
I think. Wait, now I forgot what I was gonna say.
You were a cheerleader,
Well, oh
and
my
I
God.
wasn't.
Yeah, but I felt bad.
I always wanted to be.
Yeah, because you always wanted to be.
You know what? It was like, you know how I like to look at it now.
Yeah.
It was meant to be because I became a singer,
Yes, you wouldn't have done that.
and the cheering probably would have been really bad for my voice.
yeah,
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it wasn't because I couldn't, do the splits.
or any of the other things that require
any of the
being
other
a
things.
cheerleader.
But you know what I
yeah.
would be really good at? I would look really cute in the uniform.
The uniforms are the best part.
I would have looked so
They're so
cute. The little
There's
skirt.
the skirt. I still have my uniforms.
Do you too?
Yeah.
No way, they fit me.
No, I actually tried them on like 2 years ago, and it still fit me.
Because you were like in junior high. Well, weirdly enough, I wear the same size pant
As you
now
did.
as I did in
Yeah.
junior high. And it's not because like, oh, I'm still like whatever. Like I literally like just stopped growing. Like I reached my adult size.
Yeah. You're like,
And
I have
stopped.
peaked.
Yeah.
This is my peak.
I filled out more, but for the most part, like, yeah.
Same size, yeah.
Yeah, same height, same shoe size. I just kind of
tapped out. You were like, I'm done.
I tapped out at 5 foot.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is it.
Queen slay.
So you're the tallest in our family. Have you ever thought about that?
No, mom is.
Mom is?
Mom's 5'4".
So sorry. We're the tallest. 5'4".
She's a tall queen. She's our goddess.
We're so short, all of us.
Wait, how tall am I?
You're like 5'3". I thought you were 5'4".
No, I just measured myself. Hang on.
You did recently? I think I'm 5'1" now, actually. At some point, I gained an inch, and I think it's Pilates.
I'm barely 5'3".
Barely 5'3"?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You feel so much taller than me.
Thank
you wear heels a lot. You wear heels a lot more than me.
You're constantly towering
you
over
are.
me.
And I'm just like, oh, model status. I could never. My legs could never.
Model at 5'3".
Yeah. In our family.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we are a short family, but that's fine.
Speaking of family, it's a good time to introduce a segment here on the Fuzzy Pod called Mija, that's expensive. And the origin story of that is our grandmother. We were, I don't even know.
Bless her heart.
We were playing Monopoly. We were kids. And one of us, it doesn't really matter for the context, but one of us had the coveted Broadway.
Yeah.
Was it Broadway? Boardwalk. I haven't played Monopoly in a very long time.
Ages.
It's not very fun.
The last Monopoly I played was a Hello Kitty version, so it was called something different.
Yeah.
Is it Park Place?
Park Place? Whatever like the most elite one is. One of us owned
Don't come
it.
for us.
And Boardwalk. No, Park Place. Whatever. We owned that property. One of us did. And Grandma lands on the space. We're like, Grandma, you owe us, this much money. Pay up. And she just looks at us and goes, Mia, that's expensive.
Yeah. And so for the rest of our lives,
that became like a running thing. Every time we would like
we'd go like shopping or like whatever,
look
and
at
be
something.
like, oh, Mija, that's expensive.
Be like, oh, it's a cute top. How much is it? And you're like, oh, it's $100. And like, it's expensive.
It's expensive.
It's expensive. And
so anyways, we wanted to tap into that memory, something that we just say.
Also, and keep each other in check.
Yeah, keep each other in check,
with how much we're
accountability
spending.
is everything.
And talk about the most expensive thing that we spent money on recently.
Yeah.
Or something that was just, maybe not the most expensive item, but maybe just.
But it's just kind of like, that's a little much for that.
Yeah.
For that specific thing, right?
So,
like, it doesn't have to be like, oh, I spent thousands of dollars on like, whatever.
A handbag. I've never in my life, actually.
Yeah, never in my life. But like.
After this goes, if
this goes the way we want, we're going to get our matching Chanels, but like.
Yeah. We get the lime green and the lavender, of course.
Absolutely, absolutely. But anyways, we just thought it'd be fun to like talk about, a way to also like talk about our weeks of like.
Yeah, what's going on?
We did, yeah. So you have a fun one.
Guys, this just feels like what people come at Millennials for. They're always like, you Millennials and your dang avocado toast, and that's why you don't own a home, blah, 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 which that's not true, okay? Have you done the math? Just take a second, do the math. I can have my toast, okay? Leave me alone. But I did spend $9.98.
You might as well just round it up.
$10. It was $10, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was $10.
It was $10 on an iced cinnamon oat milk latte. But would I do it again? I think I would.
Describe. I need a descriptor of this latte.
Okay.
Like, why was it $10?
I think. Okay, so you have to take this into account.
Tip?
$1 for tip.
Okay.
I usually tip like $1 per drink.
Okay.
And I was just getting a drink for myself.
So it was a
$8.98
cent drink.
So basically $9 drink.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but $1 for tip.
Okay.
Probably an extra $1 for oat milk.
Sometimes even $1.50.
And then the
in this economy, Megan.
I know. Here I am spending $10. That's why I make coffee.
No, not for that. I'm saying how much they charge for oat milk.
Oh,
inflation.
Yeah, inflate the oat milk. That's what I'm most worried about with inflation is the oat milk, not our oat milk.
Don't come for our oat milk.
Honestly, oh my gosh. But on that note, I don't know if you remember this about me. I hated milk as a kid.
No, so did I.
Yeah,
it had to have like
cow's milk, like
half, like chocolate.
Yes.
Powder, Nesquik.
Yeah, chocolate syrup, chocolate Nesquik.
Yeah.
And then like a little bit of milk, and then I could drink
a splash of milk.
Yeah. So when, oat milk came on the scene, I was a big fan.
Yeah.
So anyways, I'm going to be paying that $1.50.
Yeah.
For oat milk.
Was the latte worth it though?
I did finish it. It was delicious. Cooper doesn't like this place that I got it from. He thinks it's mid, but you know, I liked it. I thought it was good. Maybe I'm just saying that because it was so expensive, but no, it was good. No, I stand by.
Okay, because right now I'm getting the energy from you that you're just trying to justify it.
No. It was. I would drink it again.
Okay.
I would drink it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
I support it.
Okay, what was your item this week?
Mine's a little bit more expensive.
What was it? You're looking at your. What are you?
What?
You're looking at your nails?
Yeah, I spent some money on my nails this week.
Let me see them though, like close up again.
They were worth it.
Gorgeous. I mean, honestly, like.
I did spend $135 on my nails,
Was that
which is
pre-tip?
more.
Pre-tip?
That's with tip.
Oh,
but
that's
also
like really good because
that's really good, and also it's a friend and a small business owner, so
Yeah.
like we got to be supporting our small businesses.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, yeah.
anyways,
I think you're valid.
custom nails. It was a celebratory moment.
Yeah, we're
You know,
here.
we're
We're
here.
launching the pod. We did a
Launching the
photo
pod.
shoot.
I needed fresh nails, so
I mean, you were with me at my nail appointment yesterday,
yeah.
but you got like what's it called again? Jelly. What's the new stuff?
I don't even know what it's called, but I think it's like it's a new technique where it's like 3D art, but it's like a really
Which one
like
is it?
specific gel. I got like a cutie like 3D heart.
So cute.
So
Wait, can we zoom? We can't really do a
we
good
can't
zoom
really
on
do
that.
a good
No.
zoom, no. But we'll get a pic and we can upload
We'll
it
post
to
it.
the
The
to
Instagram,
the socials.
the Fuzzy Pod. Follow the Fuzzy Pod on all socials. Look at us to see our nails for nail content.
Okay, literally memory unlocked though, because when you could go to SeaWorld back in the day and no one
Please,
said anything.
SeaWorld.
Before we realized how like horrible it actually
we were
was.
just like we were being brought there as children.
Yeah, we were kids.
Yeah.
Like we didn't know. But remember the shamu when you make your hands into like the fins
No.
to make the shamu splash? You don't remember
No.
that? They would have you go like put your hands like it looks like a fin and then like splash like this to get
And you're
shamu.
like Shamu splash.
Yeah. You don't remember that?
No, we should have done something to help free him. We should have been like Shamu,
Really?
really splash, get out of there.
He could have if he wanted to. We all know it.
Jump out.
And then what, die?
I'll catch you, Shamu.
Also,
I'll
the
take you.
shamu was like one of the whales they had that like
Mhm.
died way before we ever saw.
Yeah, it was probably like they just it's like Air Bud. I'm sorry, he's not alive. They keep making movies. It's not the same one.
I cannot watch older movies with dogs because all I think about is that dog is dead.
Please, I do that all the time.
And
I
it's
never
like
never talked about this.
traumatizing.
You're watching a movie and you go, "That cat's dead.
Yeah.
That dog's dead now." Yep.
Yeah.
Just the time. It's
Homeward
just been,
Bound.
Homeward bound. Homeward bound.
They're all dead. Sassy.
Starts crying on the first episode.
Oh my god. Anyways, I don't know how we got on that tangent from Miha. That's expensive.
You know what?
but-
This is a good time to talk about another segment, which is the warm fuzzies.
Oh my
What's
god.
something
the
that
way
gave you the
I
warm
thought you were actually
fuzzies?
about to cry.
Well, I was. That's why I'm trying to move on
Yeah, yeah,
quickly,
yeah.
so we can talk about something that gives me the warm fuzzies.
Yes, we need something comforting.
So you want to talk about something that gave you the warm
yeah,
fuzzies?
I can go first since
Yeah.
you went first on the Miha. That's expensive. So something that's been giving me the warm fuzzies lately, it's kind of like a consistent thing that I've been doing. For some reason, I've just been like watching like all the old Pixar movies and just like really soaking in the nostalgia. I watched A Bug's Life, which I haven't seen like probably since we were kids.
Wasn't that the first one?
Second.
Toy Story.
Toy Story was the first. Which actually I haven't watched Toy Story in a while. So
I actually
That's
watched
next
that one
month.
within the last 2 years.
yeah, it's so good.
It was like a lot more adult humor than I remember.
Yeah, I love it.
It,
Toy
like-
Story 2, though.
Yeah.
That's the one. But anyways, so that's my warm fuzzies.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I want to adopt that.
Yeah,
I
it's
should
like
start
so
doing that.
comforting. Like Ted will laugh at me because I'm like doing my like work and I just have it like on my iPad or whatever, like while I'm on my desktop. Like
Yeah, while you're working.
he's like, "Are you
Doing your
watching
corporate job and
Ratatouille?"
then-
And I'm
yeah.
like, "Shut up."
Z, 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 Z. Something that's giving me the warm fuzzies lately, it involves getting outside and kind of also tapping into like childlike things in a way. We bought a frisbee
Cute, love it.
and we've been just like tossing it back and forth at
As
the
you
park.
do with frisbees.
Me and my husband Cooper, and it just like something about it. Like I haven't touched a frisbee since I was probably 8 years old.
Really?
Literally. I didn't get into like
even when you lived in like California, you never like went to the beach with friends and like threw a frisbee.
I hardly went to the beach, which is honestly a crime. I mean, granted, like, you know, I was with Cooper, who hates the beach. He doesn't hate the beach.
Is it the sand?
It's the sand.
Yeah.
And so
fair.
I'd be like, I don't know by myself, and I'm like, And then
the sand does get
I
everywhere.
should have just met you there.
Yeah.
We live still like an hour apart, but I met at the beach. We should have met at the beach.
We should have met at the beach.
And now I live landlocked in Tennessee.
Sorry.
There's no beach.
Yeah.
No beaches here.
Yeah, you have sunshine.
I have
That's half of the beach experience.
sunshine right now. Yes. It's nice.
But I love that. I love that for you, the frisbee.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know.
Are you guys doing frisbee golf?
No, we're literally just tossing a frisbee back and forth. Cooper, though, used to like be like an ultimate frisbee king back in the day, apparently. And so
pop off.
that's what I've been hearing. So I've been I'm like, okay, show me your little trick where you throw it under your leg. And then he did that.
Have you seen it?
Okay, yeah. But here's the thing. Okay, so we were playing with friends the other day, and he went for like our friend threw it really far, and he went for it, and he had his first old man moment. He landed. Okay, granted, he did land on the concrete, like, and we were playing in grass, and he had to go into the street, but he pulled a hammy, like a no contact injury, really bad.
It's okay. I can't judge though, because I literally slipped like an old woman, just on nothing.
Existing.
Yeah, I was just casually walking to my apartment and I slipped and fell on, and I was like, my hip.
I haven't had like a full on like old woman moment physically, because I've always kind of had this like old woman body.
Yeah,
because I've always been creaky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've been creaky since I can remember. My knees pop, my elbows pop.
Do your shoulders, when I like rotate my shoulders, it goes.
Yes. I don't think that's normal. Is
Sounds
it?
like a roller coaster.
And my elbow.
Does your
I don't know
elbow?
if you can hear it. Oh, maybe right now it's okay. But just like, and my hips.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like maybe this is just because we have this shared experience of feeling like old people. But I kind of feel like everyone feels that way.
Creaky?
Creaky, yeah.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Maybe
And that's
not.
okay.
And that's something that we can explore more later.
Yeah. That's what we'll be doing here on the Fuzzy Pod, exploring what it means to get old. And that's why we're talking about all things nostalgia here.
Yeah.
All the things that give us warm, fuzzy feet.
Yeah.
Why'd I just do this?
Gotta keep us young.
Gotta keep us young. Oh, God.
Please. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. What do you like have any like lingo that you use? Well, you're right on the line. You're like
I was
zillennial.
literally gonna ask you that. Do you think that I'm more Gen Z or more millennial? Because I'm what they call a zillennial.
I mean,
some
I feel
parts.
like you're a true zillennial. Because you like.
You think so?
Like, okay, let me think about this.
Because I don't know. I feel like I don't understand Gen Z.
Like you love like, okay, for his one like stereotype, Harry Potter. I'm not into that as much as you are.
Is that a Gen Z thing?
No, that's a millennial thing.
Oh,
I think.
yeah. I was about to say that doesn't seem right.
And then like, I like love plants and my avocado toast. But so do you. I don't know.
I don't know who I am.
Who are we? And that's what
we're gonna figure out.
All right, this seems like a good place to wrap up our first episode. First ever episode of the Fuzzy Pod. Dang,
Yeah.
we're really doing it.
We're doing the thing.
We're out here. Are you
We out
sweaty?
here. No, but I'm a little concerned with how much you're feeling sweaty, so we should wrap up.
Yeah, thanks. You know what? It's this new organic deodorant, I think. It's just not it.
Oh.
You know, I trying to be that person, but I'm not.
Couldn't be me.
I need the aluminum in my
I
body.
have the armpits of, I don't even know if a man is the right description, but like, could not. Straight onion.
So you use the aluminum, and that's why you're not
I'm
sweating.
an Old Spice girl.
Okay, and that's why.
Yeah.
That's the difference between you and me right now.
Fill me up with the toxins.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need those.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to our first episode. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.